Push. Good job. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1, push.
Congratulations. It's a baby girl. Hey, my sweet girl. Oh, you're all I've got now. With a little hope. Edith, you're my best friend. And now our girls are birthday twins. It's like the universe is giving me a do-over. A chance to make things right. Your husband died driving for us, for me. I think about it every day, Edith. I'll never stop blaming myself. I owe you and your baby everything. Hey, let's buy the house next door and give it to Edith. We'll be neighbors, raise our girls side by side. Like sisters. Thank you, Claire. Edith? Oh, God. Oh, my baby!
Oh, wait. Are you sure about this, Edith? What if Claire finds out?
She won't. She's out cold. That smug bitch. I mean, what's she got that I haven't got? She's not smarter. She's not hotter. She's just lucky born with a big old silver spoon up her ass.
CEO, my ass. And then she has the nerve to make me
Her secretary. Like that was a charity. My brilliant husband. All he had to do was play the driver, get close to Claire, and take her out. The idiot goes and gets himself killed before he even tries. If I can't beat her head on, I am gonna make her raise my baby like a princess. And I'm gonna raise hers in hell.
Oh, I'm gonna make her darling angel pay for everything that I have been through.
It's okay, my baby. I won't let anyone hurt you. I'd like to see you try and hurt my daughter.
Mom, Dad, how do I look?
Absolutely stunning. My girl could wear a trash bag and still steal the show.
Phoebe, you look amazing.
Do you like the birthday gift I got you?
Of course, Aunt Edith. I love everything you give me. Such a sweet-talking little angel. Beautiful and polite.
Unlike this one. Dumb as a rock, God knows where she got it.
Edith, did you hit Lucy again? You can't raise a child like that. There's gotta be a better way.
She deserves it. I mean, she's always moping around like the world owes her. Always with a damn attitude. Just looking at her makes my skin crawl.
What, do you need a written invitation to say hi to Phoebe?
I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean it.
Jesus, Edith, that's your daughter, not a punching bag. You're treating her like she's your enemy's daughter or something.
Oh, she's a damn curse.
She's lucky that I haven't buried her yet.
Enough. Their birthday party's coming up soon. How do you expect to show her face like this? Phoebes, honey, take Lucy upstairs. Help her with her wounds.
So, rumor has it that you're handing over the company to Phoebe at the party. Is it true?
Yeah, that's the plan. Why?
Just curious. Phoebes is a star. She is just born to lead.
Perfect. Phoebe's my blood. The second you sign those papers, I'm taking her back and kicking your smug ass to the curb.
You really think the girl you've been abusing for 18 years is mine? Can't wait to watch your world collapse when you find out the truth.
I don't want to mess your rug up.
It's a rug, not a museum piece. If it gets dirty, we'll clean it. Come on.
Your room is gorgeous. It's just like you.
Your mom gave me this, but I want you to have it. You'll rock it way harder than me.
No, I can't. It's yours, and if my mom sees me wearing your stuff, she'll kill me.
Lucy, I've got your back. Besides, your birthday is coming up too. Call it an early present.
Thank you.
Girl, you look incredible! Mom, isn't she killing it in that dress? She's stunning. Just missing the right pair of shoes. These are my birthday gift to you. Go on, try them on. I want to see.
Hey, Claire! Thank you! You two are the only ones nice to me.
You little thief! You stealing Phoebe's dress now?
And Edith, stop! I gave it to her.
Oh, you gave it away? You didn't like it. That's okay. Look, I'm gonna take you out and I'm gonna buy you 10 more. You can pick.
It's not about that. The party is in 2 days. We're turning 18. I've got closets full of gowns, but Lucy doesn't even own a proper dress. She hasn't worn anything new in years.
Oh, sweetie. You are just too kind for your own good. Plus, giving designer clothes to trash like that is a waste of fabric.
Please don't talk about her like that. It's cruel.
Thick skin like that? I don't think she felt it. Take it off. The shoes, the dress, everything. You don't get to play princess.
Those shoes are my gift to Lucy. You really want her turning up to her 18th birthday party with nothing decent to wear?
Why not? I mean, that's what she deserves. Girls like that don't get to play dress up.
Edith, she's your daughter. How could you say that?
Come on, she's not some porcelain doll. Plus, a little tough love never hurt anyone. What the hell are you looking at? I said take it off. Now! Still not moving? Okay. I'll help you. No! No, Mom, please, no, stop! Sorry! Mom, I'm sorry!
Oh my God, Lucy, you're bleeding!
Touch her, babe. She's filthy! You pathetic wreck! Look, you ruined Phoebe's dress! Why don't you just forget already?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't call me that! Stop with the crying! Get up! Apologize to Phoebe!
That's enough! Look at her! She's terrified!
Oh, Phoebe, did she frighten you? This is all your fault, you worthless little brat! Get your filthy ass out of here! I did not want you disgusting blood all over Phoebe's frog!
Mom, isn't Lucy Edith's daughter? Why is she so cruel to her? I wish I knew, baby. Maybe losing Lucy's father so young broke something inside her. Maybe it twisted her in ways we never saw coming. Mom, should we do something? That sounded awful. It's not our place, honey. Edith, when you finally realize the girl you've tortured all these years is your own flesh and blood, I hope the guilt eats you alive.
Coming.
Hi, thank you.
And Edith!
Jesus, Edith, what happened to Lucy's leg?
Well, she ruined Phoebe's dress, so she got the punishment she deserves. Oh, come on, don't make a scene. Kid's bounce back, she's fine.
Edith, today's Lucy's 18th birthday too. Whatever happens, you don't lay a hand on her, especially not today.
Relax. If she causes any trouble, we'll just throw her in the basement. We're not gonna let her ruin Phoebe's big day. Not with her bad energy.
Exactly. Today is all about Phoebe. Lucy, she's just here to help you with your dress and keep her mouth shut.
She's your daughter, Edith, not Phoebe's maid.
Oh, Claire, and I'm just your secretary, remember? So clearly that Lucy's not on the same level as Phoebe. Besides, helping her with the dress, that's a privilege for Lucy. Phoebe, what's happened to your hand? Why is there a bandage? Claire, how did you let her hurt her hand?
It's just a scratch, Edith. She's fine. A couple of days and she'll bounce back. You know how kids are.
How can you say that? This hand is worth millions. Don't you get that?
That's enough. You're the reason she got hurt in the first place. You trashed her room, going off on Lucy, shattered the glass. She was picking up your mess when she cut herself.
Well, why wasn't the maid doing it? What kind of parents let their child handle broken glass?
Phoebe's mature. She takes care of her own space. It's just a small scratch, Edith, but Lucy's hand is still slashed up and covered in gauze.
That's not the same. Lucy's tough. She's built for this. Don't ever try to compare the two.
All right. Let's just all take a breath. Mrs. Watts, don't take it personally. My sister just gets a little over the top when it comes to Phoebe, okay?
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna inherit millions, right? They're gonna be signing 7-figure deals one day. Where Lucy's built to scrub floors. If she wrecks her hand, who cares? That's what they're here for.
So, let me get this straight. You don't even blink while your daughter is bleeding, but my kid gets a small cut and you lose your mind? If I didn't know any better, I'd think Phoebe was your daughter.
Oh, Claire, I mean, we've been best friends since forever. I've always treated your girl as my own. And what's not to love? Phoebes has been a sweetheart angel since day one.
Yeah, I mean, Lucy could never compare to Phoebe.
Phoebes, honey, you have one job in life. You just enjoy it. I mean, your parents, they're loaded. Get them to buy you shoes and handbags, whatever sparkles. Leave all that boring stuff, carrying things, cleaning. Leave it to Lucy, because that's what she's here for.
You treat your own daughter like a servant. Let's see if that smug grin survives the truth.
Oh, Claire, did you get that paperwork ready for the shares?
Yes, I did. Oh, there you go again, ruining my daughter's big surprise.
Wait, seriously? Mom, only 18. You're already giving me shares in the company?
Of course she is, Phoebes. You're brilliant. You're beautiful. You're born to lead. And I am so proud of you, honey.
Well, she is my pride and joy. No one compares, and I mean no one, compares to my girl.
Keep gloating, Claire. Once Phoebe gets those shares, I'll drop the bomb. Your company will be mine. Hello? The results are in. I'll get my brother to come and pick them up.
And Edith, what results?
Just a surprise I'm cooking up. One you'll never forget.
Another one? You've already spoiled me like crazy.
Oh, trust me, honey. You'll understand everything soon enough.
All right, looks like everyone's here. Let's go in. Save your big reveal for the crowd, okay, Edith?
Keep smiling, Claire, because your public meltdown is everything I've dreamed of. Move it!
Hey, how are you? You guys.
Who's that next to Phoebe? Why is she dressed like that? Is she Phoebe's maid?
She won't even lift her head. Is this some kind of punishment?
She's standing next to Phoebe. It's like the swan and the ugly duckling.
Claire, you say we're friends, but that self-righteous little queen act of yours makes me want to gag. Guess what? I've been grinding your precious little princess into the dirt for 18 years. Time you got a taste of that.
Thank you all for coming to celebrate my daughter, Phoebe Watts, on her 18th birthday.
Bravo, 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 bravo.
We're also here today to celebrate another special 18th, my best friend's daughter, Lucy.
Wait, she's not the help.
Who sends their kid out like that?
Ew. No class at all. Where's her mother?
Most of you know Phoebe's story. Accepted into Harvard Business School at 15, graduated at 17, and already making waves inside Watts Group.
That's my girl. Brains, beauty. She obviously got that from me.
So, today, I'm making it official. Today, I'm transferring all my shares of Watts Group to Phoebe. Happy birthday, sweetheart. You're now the majority shareholder of Watts Group. This is my birthday gift to you. Your first step into adulthood and your first real challenge.
Finally. Now let the real show begin.
Mom, what if I screw this up? Hey, look at me. You're my daughter. I never bet on the wrong horse, baby. Remember that ski trip when you were 8? Top of the slope, knees shaking. Look at you now, advanced certified, tearing through competitions like it's nothing. You're stronger than you think.
That's right, baby girl. You're a star, just like your mama. Born to take the crown.
You got this, Phoebe. We're all rooting for you.
Thanks, Mom. I won't let you down. I'm gonna run Watts Group like a boss. Take it higher than it's ever been.
That's my girl, Phoebes! That's what I'm talking about.
Why are you behaving that way? It's not even your daughter.
But she is. Phoebe, the new queen of Watts Group, is my daughter.
Aunt Edith, what are you talking about?
Stop calling me Aunt Edith. The word that you're looking for is Mom.
Mom?
Here we go. It's showtime.
Edith, have you lost your damn mind? This isn't the Real Housewives. You don't get to throw crap like this around for laughs.
The other day, I took Lucy to the hospital. One of the doctors there, he recognized me. He broke down in tears and he said he was the one that switched our babies at birth. The guilt had finally caught up with him and he just wanted to put everything right.
Edith, please tell me you're joking. This really isn't the time or place for one of your soap opera moments.
Yeah, nice try. We raised Phoebe. There's no way she's yours.
Edith, I know how much you care about Phoebe, but did you ever think about what this would do to Lucy?
Oh.
Her? I fed her, clothed her. I even paid for 18 years of schooling. That's more than she ever deserved.
No, I just want what's mine. My real daughter, Phoebe.
Look at her, Edith. You beat the soul out of that girl, and now you're gonna stand here and call yourself a good mom.
That's called discipline.
Oh.
I did you two a favor. I stopped her from becoming some soft princess. Well, thank you so much for raising Phoebe so well, but I'll take it from here.
So, Edith, you're absolutely sure that Phoebe is yours?
I'm not stupid. I knew there would be questions, and that is why I did a DNA test. Josh will be back. His results very soon.
No. This can't be right. Oh, what the hell?
You actually did a DNA test?
Of course I did. And science doesn't lie. Phoebes, this is Mommy's big surprise. Do you love it?
Oh, no, that's not your mom. I am. I'm your real mother now.
Jesus, Edith, enough. The results aren't even here yet. You don't get to just claim her.
They'll be here any second. I have lost 18 years with my girl, and I'm not losing another second.
Tell me, Edith, are you really sure that Phoebe's yours?
Of course I'm sure. I was the one that swapped them. I don't need some stupid piece of paper to tell me what I already know.
You all keep acting like Phoebe's not mine. Why? Because Lucy's not good enough for you?
She's no Phoebe.
But she's a pretty good maid. If you don't want her as your daughter, you could just keep her around to clean. If you get tired, pissed off, just give her a few slaps, kicks. She can take it. She knows how to take a beating. Does that sound good to you? You pathetic little reject. Even your real parents don't want you.
Enough! I've never looked down on Lucy, and I never will. Jumping to conclusions won't fix anything. It will only rip them both apart.
Still clinging to your little fairy tale. The report's coming, and when it does, I'll be right here watching you fall apart. Claire, I get it. Letting go hurts. You look at Lucy, and you don't see the daughter you dreamed of. But I'm Phoebe's mother. I'm only taking back what's rightfully mine.
Don't listen to her, Claire. We raised Phoebe. We were there for every step, every skin knee. That doesn't just disappear because of a few words and a piece of paper.
Claire, you gave that girl your life. I mean, we all saw it. Your time, your heart, all of it.
Everything Phoebe is, that's because of you. You don't just throw that away and give it to someone like her.
Edith?
That's the report. Give it to me.
Edith, what if that doesn't say what you think it does? What if you're wrong?
Phoebe's mine. If you don't believe me, let the test shut you up.
Phoebe, you're my daughter. You've always been right.
No, that's not possible. This can't be right.
What the hell? Phoebe's not Edith's daughter. That means we never switched them. Oh, our whole plan is backfired. Phoebe already has WG shares. Edith and I busted our asses for this. Phoebe has to be Edith's daughter. She has to be.
Back then, I swear, you can see it with your own eyes. Phoebe's mine. Now do what's right. Give me back my daughter.
Are you out of your damn mind? That's not how this works.
Why not? I mean, I get it that you've gotten close to Phoebe, but she's my biological daughter. I've already lost 18 years with her, and I just want to make it up to you.
No, Mom, please don't leave me.
Mrs. Watts, my brother-in-law died working for you. You promised you'd look after my sister and her daughter. Now, she wants her kid back. What's so wrong with that?
Claire, you're a mom too. You know how deep a mother's love can run.
Exactly. That's why I'd never hand my daughter over to someone like you. Because this is a fake!
Fake? What are you talking about?
That's right. You seriously thought you could take her from us with a fake report?
How the hell did that bitch find out? Doesn't matter. Fake or not, it has to be real now.
This is ridiculous. I mean, what proof do you have that it's a fake?
Claire, I know this is hard for you, but you can't just accuse my brother of fraud. There's no way he would risk jail with a fake DNA test.
Exactly. Everyone wants Phoebe now, but Lucy, she's the one my sister raised for 18 years. You think we'd just toss her away? Unless we were absolutely sure that she wasn't ours?
Raised her? You call that raising your child? As long as I've known you, you've hit her like 100 times right in front of us. And that's not even counting the nights you've locked her up, starved her, and treated her like she wasn't even human.
Eat, you little mutt. What are you waiting for?
Mom, can I please have a real room like Phoebe's?
Phoebe's everything that you'll never be. You're not worth the floor she walks on. So it's either this or the streets.
You lazy bitch! I told you to clean Phoebe's room. How dare you slack off?
Be honest with yourself. Have you ever treated Lucy like your daughter?
I was strict because I cared. It was for her own good.
That's enough! If the test is real, a second one will confirm it. But yours was done in private. So, why don't we do another one? Right here, right now, in front of everyone. That way, no one will question it again. What do you say, Edith? You in?
Sure. Why not? Do the test 100 times. Phoebe's still mine.
Perfect. Let's go to the hospital right now.
No!
What's wrong, Josh? You look guilty as hell right now.
No? I'm just thinking about the girls. Another test? That might be too much for them, you know, emotionally.
That's unexpectedly thoughtful of you. I didn't know you had a heart.
Claire, he's right. If you want to drag Lucy through this again, fine. But think of Phoebe. I mean, she's been through enough.
Look, I get it. Even if the truth is a little messy, the girls could still stay with you. They'd still be living with you in the same house.
Oh, and we just pretend like none of this has ever happened. How's that even possible, Josh?
I get it. You're embarrassed that Lucy might actually be your daughter. Sinclair, is that true? You don't want me?
Why shouldn't we be disappointed? Embarrassed too. I don't care if Phoebe's biologically ours or not. She's the one we raised, the one we poured everything into. She's sharp, driven, going places, and Lucy? Look at her. Look what you turned her into.
Maybe I wasn't the perfect mother, but all I really want is to hear my real daughter call me Mom. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, please, cut the act. If this was really about reuniting with your daughter, why not do it in private? Why today? Why Phoebe's birthday? You walked in here waving that DNA test like it was some kind of prize.
Seems like she just wants a piece of Phoebe's success. That's why she's so eager to throw Lucy away.
Seriously, who celebrates a baby switch like they just hit the lottery? That's just messed up.
So tell me, Edith, was it really about being a mother or was it just a shortcut to the top?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what the hell are you trying to say?
Claire, I know I didn't give Lucy the life that she deserved, but that doesn't change the fact she's your biological daughter. If you could just accept her, maybe things could get better for Lucy.
Oh, give me a break. Is that what this is really about, helping Lucy? Or are you just trying to steal our daughter and take over Claire's company while you're at it?
accusations like that, that's, felony. None of us wanted this baby swap. Nobody.
Claire, I thought we were best friends. My husband died driving for you. Lucy and I, we have worked for your family for 18 years without a single complaint. How could you think that I would plot against you?
Yeah, after my brother-in-law died, I stepped in. I drove for your family every single day for years. Doesn't that count for something?
You raised Phoebe. You've made her the company's biggest shareholder. Even if she's my biological daughter, I will never let her forget what you've done for her.
She'll never forget. Please. First thing I'm doing is kicking your ass out of that company. Claire, you're done.
So, all of this is just about switching the kids back.
Claire, Lucy may not be perfect, but I've raised her. This is hard on me too. But what choice do we have? I already lost 18 years with Phoebe. I don't want to lose another second. Claire, you're my best friend. My husband's gone. All I want is to spend the rest of my life with my real daughter. Just one simple, humble wish. Please don't take that from me.
Please, Mrs. Watts, let my sister have Phoebe. It's only fair.
You want to put on a show? Fine. I'll play along. Let's see how long that mask stays on before it cracks.
Okay, let's switch.
What, have you lost your mind?
Mom, what are you talking about?
Maybe they've got a point. If the kids were really switched at birth, maybe they should go back to where they belong.
You're kidding me, right? You're gonna hand our daughter over to a manipulative lunatic over some shady DNA test.
Of course not! I meant...
Claire, I knew you'd come around. Don't worry, I will raise Phoebe right.
No, I'm her father. You don't just toss your kid away because of a lab result.
Mr. Lyons, your wife already agreed, and the DNA test doesn't lie, so like it or not, this is happening. Mrs. Watts, you already transferred your shares to Phoebe. You're not planning on pulling that back, right?
Of course not. The paperwork's all done. Phoebe's the largest shareholder of Watts Group.
I knew it. This was never about the kids. It's about the company.
Finally showing your hand. Took you long enough.
And what are you gonna do about it? Phoebe runs the company now, and lucky us, she just so happens to be family. Mr. Lyons, oh my bad. I mean, Eric, have you got a problem with that?
Claire, for God's sake, say something. Are you really just gonna hand over Phoebe and the company to these snakes?
Oh, Eric, come on. I mean, Claire's not even upset. Why are you throwing a fit? She's the one that built Watts Group from scratch. She raised Phoebe on her own. Now it all belongs to me. So, are you after my company?
What did you just say? Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Sorry, darling. Watts Group, your legacy, it's mine now.
You two are unbelievable. Trading these girls' lives like they're poker chips? Are they our daughters or your next investment?
Oh, Mrs. Watts, don't take it so personally. We're just trying to reclaim what's rightfully ours.
Claire, you've raised my girl for 18 years. It's only fair I give you something in return. Look how well I've trained her. As obedient as a little puppy. It took years, but she knows her place.
Come on, look at her. Look at your real daughter. Not exactly Ivy League material, huh?
What's wrong? You don't want to touch her?
Not so excited now she's standing there in rags. No tears, huh?
Go on.
Beg your mommy to take you back.
What are you waiting for? Say it! Please don't hit me.
Pathetic. Claire Watts, that's your daughter now. A broken little puppet. You'll spend the rest of your life wishing you never took her back.
What is wrong with you? She's just a kid.
Even if she's not related to you by blood, you do not treat a child like that. Oh, please, her real parents don't want her. Why the hell would I?
You raised Lucy for 18 years. Don't you feel guilty treating her like this?
If you care so much, why don't you take her back?
Oh, wait!
This story is about a girl. A girl who life has never been kind to. Her name was Maya. She lived in a small town, struggling every day just to survive. One day, she went to a factory looking for work. The owner seemed kind and understanding. He offered her a job and promised to take care of her. But behind that kindness, there was something else. Something she couldn't see at first. Days turned into months. Maya kept working hard, believing she was finally safe. But one day, everything changed. At the hospital, Maya lay on a bed during a checkup. The doctor looked at her reports carefully and asked softly, "When was the last time you were close to someone?" Maya was surprised. She replied, "It's been months, maybe 4. The doctor took a deep breath and said, "You are pregnant." Those words froze her world. She couldn't believe it. She never imagined her life would turn this way. If her family found out, she knew they would never forgive her. Maya left the hospital silently, her mind full of fear and questions. She thought about her father, a man who was often drunk and careless. He might force her to end the pregnancy. But Maya didn't want that. She wanted to protect the life growing inside her. Not 1, but 3 little lives. Even in that condition, Maya continued working at the factory. Every day was a battle, pain, hunger, and endless struggle. One night, when she returned home after work, she saw her father drunk again, spending the money she had earned. Maya cried, "Father, why did you take my money? I saved it for my school." But he shouted, "Your money is mine to spend." Their argument grew louder, and in anger, her father decided to marry her off to a local man. But Maya refused. She wanted to continue her studies, to live her own life. Days later, while walking down the street, she noticed a poster on a pole, "Cleaner needed at local bar." Desperate, she went there, hoping to earn some money. Inside, the lights were bright, music was loud, and people were dancing all around. Then, to her surprise, she saw the same factory owner sitting there, interviewing people for new jobs. He recognized her instantly. "You," he said, "what are you doing here?" Maya lowered her eyes and said, "I'm looking for work again. I need money for school." He smiled slightly. "All right," he said. "Tell me how much you expect per hour." $20, she said quietly. He nodded in agreement. Time went by, and Maya worked harder than ever. But soon, her growing belly began to show. Her father noticed, and what followed was pain, anger, and heartbreak. He demanded to know who was responsible. Tears rolled down her face as she whispered, "It's the factory owner." The truth came out, and with it, her world collapsed again. But Maya didn't give up. She continued to live, to fight, to protect her unborn children. Because sometimes, a woman's strength begins when the world turns its back on her. Voiceover. And that's how her story began. Not with love, but with pain, courage, and the will to rise again.
In the heart of a small industrial town lived a young woman named Maya. She had dreams, fragile, yet beautiful, but life was never kind to her. Every morning, she walked miles to find work, hoping to earn enough to feed her ailing mother and her little brother waiting at home. One day, she stepped inside the local garment factory and met Mr. Rahman, the owner. He was kind at first, generous, understanding. He promised her a job, a better life, and safety. Days turned into weeks. Maya started trusting him, the man who smiled at her pain and whispered hope into her silence. But slowly, his kindness turned into something else, something darker, something she never asked for. He began visiting her alone, late evenings, locked doors. Maya stayed silent, because sometimes silence feels safer than truth. Months passed, until one morning, her trembling hands held a small test strip, and the truth screamed louder than her heart. She was pregnant. Tears filled her eyes, not because of shame, but because she knew no one would believe her. When her family found out, the world around her shattered. Questions, accusations, cries of betrayal. Who is the father? They demanded. And with a broken voice, Maya whispered the name. Mr. Rahman. He denied everything. He called her a liar, a worker hungry for attention. But truth has a way of surviving, even when buried under power and pride. Maya was left alone, carrying not just a child, but the weight of a man's deceit and a society's silence. Still, she didn't break. She held her head high, looked at the world that judged her, and said, I may have nothing left, but I still have my soul. And I will protect the life growing inside me. Voiceover. Sometimes, the world forgets that even in pain, a woman can rise. And sometimes, her silence speaks louder than all the noise around her.
Following years of criticism over Christopher Columbus' treatment of Native Americans, former President Joe Biden issued the first presidential proclamation for Indigenous Peoples Day in 2021 on the same day as Columbus Day. While not recognized as a federal holiday, it is recognized as a holiday in some cities and states. After closing for Labor Day on September 1st, it will be business as usual on Wall Street until late November, as the next scheduled stock market closure is on Thursday, November 27th, in observance of Thanksgiving. We're back, Italians. Trump ditches Indigenous Peoples Day to honor Christopher Columbus. Following years of criticism over Christopher Columbus' treatment of Native Americans, former President Joe Biden
issued the first presidential proclamation for Indigenous Peoples Day in 2021, on the same date as Columbus Day. While not recognized as a federal holiday, it is recognized as a holiday in some cities and states. After closing for Labor Day on September 1st, it will be business as usual on Wall Street until late November, as the next scheduled stock market closure is on Thursday, November 27th, in observance of Thanksgiving. We're back, Italians. Trump ditches Indigenous Peoples Day to honor Christopher Columbus. Prime Day deals, shop sales in tech, home, fashion, beauty, and more curated by our editors. American Woman lists 10 things India does better than the US in viral video. In a now viral video on Instagram, an American woman who has been living in India for a while now listed 10 things India does better than the US. An American woman who has been living in India for nearly 4 years now listed 10 things she wishes were available in the United States. In a now viral video on Instagram, Kristen Fisher spoke about the 10 things she discovered in India she believes Americans are missing out on. At the top of her list were digital IDs and UPI. She also praised India's autos and rickshaws, calling them a cheap, fast, and convenient way to get around. The accessibility to doctors and medical facilities is a big plus to her.
Since April, the two countries have been locked in a trade war, causing a sharp fall in the number of Chinese orders for American crops. American farmers are wounded as a result, economists say. The number of small business bankruptcies filed by farmers has reached a 5-year high, according to data compiled by Bloomberg in July. With all this economic pain, rural areas could well have turned against Trump. But that doesn't seem to be happening. Rural Americans were one of the president's most loyal voting blocs in last year's election, when he won the group by 40 percentage points over Kamala Harris, beating his own margins in 2020 and 2016, according to Pew Research analysis. Polling experts say that in the countryside, he is still broadly popular. A man with a beard wears a cap and stands in the foreground of a state fair. Image caption: I'm in a little bit of a worried place. Tim Maxwell owns a grain and hog farm near Moscow, Iowa. Mr. Maxwell says he is sticking with Trump, despite his own financial worries. Our president told us it was going to take time to get all these tariffs in place, he says. I am going to be patient. I believe in our president. So why do so many farmers and other rural Americans broadly continue to back Trump even while feeling an economic squeeze that is driven in part by tariffs, the president's signature policy? Farmers on a trade and financial precipice. If you want a window into rural America, the Iowa State Fair is a good start. The agricultural show attracts more than 1 million visitors over 10 days. There is candy floss, deep-fried hot dogs on a stick for $7, known as corn dogs, an antique tractor show, a competition for the biggest boar. But when the BBC visited last month, there was another topic of conversation: tariffs. Anna Jones holds a corn dog beside a colorful stand selling corn dogs. Image caption: Anna Jones at the Iowa State Fair, where there was much talk about the impact of tariffs. A lot of people say he's just using tariffs as a bargaining chip, as a bluff, says Gil Gullickson, who owns a farm in South Dakota and edits an agriculture magazine. But I can say, history proves that tariffs don't end well. In April, what he termed Liberation Day, Trump imposed sweeping tariffs on most of the world, including a 145% tariff on China. In response, China put a retaliatory 125% tariff on American goods, a blow to farmers in the American Midwest, sometimes known as the Corn Belt, many of whom sell crops to China. Last year, Chinese companies bought $12.7 billion worth of soybeans from America, mostly to feed their livestock. September is harvest season, and the American Soybean Association has warned that soybean orders from China are way below where they should be at this point in the year. Fairground rides at the Iowa State Fair. Image caption: The Iowa State Fair attracts more than 1 million visitors over 10 days. Tariffs have fluctuated dramatically since they were introduced, and the uncertainty is proving tough for farmers, says Christopher Wolf, a professor of agricultural economics at Cornell University. China is just so big that when they buy things, it matters, and when they don't, it matters. The cost of fertilizer has rocketed, too, partly because of trade disputes with Canada, which has raised the cost of potash, a salt imported from Canada by American farmers and used in fertilizer. John Tester, a former Democrat senator of Montana, who is a third-generation farmer, told a U.S. news station earlier this month. With all these tariffs the president's put on, it's interrupted our supply chain, it's increased the cost of new equipment, and because of the trade and tariffs, a lot of customers have said to heck with the United States. The people who are new to agriculture, those young farmers who haven't saved money for times like this, they're going to be in trouble, and a lot of those folks are going to go broke. And if this continues, a lot of folks like me are going to go broke too. Sign with Trump and Vance on it that says Iowa is Trump country. Image caption: Farmers in the American Midwest, sometimes known as the Corn Belt, sell a huge number of crops to China. American farmers already suffer from high levels of stress. They are more than 3 times more likely than average to die by suicide, according to a paper by a charity, the National Rural Health Association, which analyzed the period before Trump's presidency. In a letter to the White House, Caleb Ragland, president of the ASA, warned of a tipping point. U.S. soybean farmers are standing at a trade and financial precipice. Trump: Our farmers are going to have a field day. Supporters of President Trump say that his tariffs will help American farmers in the long run, by forcing countries like China to come to the negotiating table and agree new deals with the U.S. over agriculture. And they point to other ways this White House has helped farmers. Over the summer, as part of Trump's tax and spend bill, his administration expanded federal subsidies for farmers by $60 billion, and boosted funding for federal crop insurance. In his annual speech to Congress in March, Trump warned farmers of a little bit of an adjustment period following the tariffs, adding, "Our farmers are going to have a field day. To our farmers, have a lot of fun, I love you." Trump holds two MAGA-style hats that say "Make Our Farmers Great Again." Image source, Getty Images. Image caption, supporters of Trump say that his tariffs will help American farmers in the long run. Sid Miller, commissioner of the Texas Department of Agriculture, is among those who have praised Trump for his vital support. "We finally have an administration that is prioritizing farmers and ranchers," he wrote in a statement earlier this year. "They advocate for farmers, challenge China, and ensure America's producers are receiving fair treatment." And it is possible the president's tariff strategy could eventually work, according to Michael Langmeyer, a professor of agricultural economics at Purdue University. But he also worries that uncertainty is inflicting long-term damage. Your trading partner doesn't know exactly what your position's going to be next year, because it seems like we're changing the goalposts. That is a problem. Here's a news about Donald Trump's wife, Melania Trump. I've kept it detailed, neutral, and structured like a proper news feature. Voiceover script. Today's report takes a closer look at the woman who stood by the side of former U.S. President Donald Trump during some of the most dramatic years in American politics. His wife, Melania Trump. Born Melanija Navs on April 26, 1970, in the small town of Novo Mesto, in what was then Yugoslavia, Melania grew up in a modest working-class family. Her father, Victor Navs, worked as a car dealer, while her mother, Amalija, was employed in a textile factory. From an early age, Melania showed an interest in fashion, style, and modeling. By her teenage years, she was already posing for photographers. In the late 1980s, she signed with modeling agencies in Milan and Paris, which opened doors for an international career. During this period, she changed her name to Melania Naus, making it easier for the Western fashion industry to pronounce. In 1996, she made a major move to the United States, settling in New York City, the fashion capital of America. Her modeling career included work with some of the world's leading photographers, appearances in major magazines, and high-profile advertising campaigns. Although not as globally recognized as some supermodels of her era, Melania built a respectable reputation in the fashion industry. It was in 1998 that her life changed dramatically. At a party in Manhattan, she met real estate mogul Donald Trump. Their relationship soon became a subject of media attention. After several years of dating, the couple married in January 2005 in a lavish ceremony at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. The wedding was attended by celebrities, politicians, and the elite of New York society. Melania wore a custom-made Christian Dior gown, which became one of the most talked-about bridal dresses of that year. In March 2006, Melania gave birth to their son, Baron William Trump. Unlike her stepchildren, who were often in the media spotlight, Melania tried to keep Baron's life private. Her life took a new turn in 2016 when Donald Trump won the presidential election. On January 20, 2017, Melania became the First Lady of the United States, the second foreign-born woman to ever hold the title, after Louisa Adams, wife of John Quincy Adams in the 19th century. As First Lady, Melania Trump maintained a lower public profile than some of her predecessors. She focused on initiatives related to children's welfare, anti-bullying campaigns, and online safety, with her signature project titled Be Best. However, critics argued that the campaign was limited in scope and impact. Melania's time in the White House also attracted media curiosity about her fashion choices. Outfits she wore often sparked debates and headlines worldwide, sometimes overshadowing her official engagements. One of the most controversial moments came in 2018, when she visited a detention center for migrant children at the U.S.-Mexico border while wearing a jacket with the words "I really don't care, do you?" written on the back. The message was widely criticized and interpreted in various ways, though she later claimed it was aimed at critics, not the children. Despite the criticism, Melania remained largely private, often preferring to stay out of the political spotlight. Insiders described her as someone who values family, privacy, and independence. She was also noted for being a protective mother, prioritizing her son Barron above all else. After leaving the White House in January 2021, Melania Trump has kept a low profile. She has rarely appeared in public alongside Donald Trump during his rallies or political activities, fueling speculation about her role and influence. Reports suggest that she is focused on her family life in Florida, managing personal projects, and supporting her son's education. Even now, Melania remains an enigmatic figure. Unlike many other first ladies who embraced the spotlight, Melania has carefully chosen when and how to engage with the public. Admirers praise her elegance, resilience, and ability to maintain composure in the face of global scrutiny. Critics, however, argue that she remained too distant and missed opportunities to use her position for greater impact. What remains undeniable is that Melania Trump played a historic role as First Lady during a turbulent time in American politics. From her journey as a model in Slovenia to becoming the spouse of one of the most controversial presidents in U.S. history, her life story continues to fascinate both supporters and critics alike. As Donald Trump continues his political journey, many wonder what part Melania will play in the years ahead. Will she step back into the spotlight if he returns to the White House, or will she remain the private, reserved figure she has always chosen to be? Only time will tell. This has been a special report on Melania Trump, wife of Donald Trump, her journey, her role, and the mystery that surrounds her. Violin that once belonged to one of history's best-known scientists has sold at auction for £860,000. The 1894 Zunderer violin is believed to have been Einstein's first and was initially expected to fetch around £300,000 when it went under the hammer at Dominic Winter Auctioneers in South Cerney, Gloucestershire. A philosophy book that Einstein gifted to a friend also sold for £2,200. All prices will have an extra 26.4% commission added on top, meaning the final price for the violin will be above £1 million. Advertisement. Auctioneers believe that once the commission is added, the sale could be the highest ever for a violin that was not previously owned by a concert violinist or made by Stradivarius, with the previous record being held by an instrument that was likely played on the Titanic. Chris Albury, senior auctioneer and historical memorabilia specialist at Dominic Winter Auctioneers, described the sale, which was completed in about 10 minutes, as a special moment. "We had 3 phone bidders heavily involved up until the very end," he told BBC Radio Gloucestershire. Mr. Albury said many people were unaware that Einstein had played the violin. He always said that if he hadn't been a scientist, he'd have liked to have been a musician. He started learning the violin at about the age of 4 and played it every day through his life. More news stories for Gloucestershire. Listen to the latest news for Gloucestershire. Albert Einstein. Image source, Getty Images. Image caption, Albert Einstein was a keen violinist who began playing at a young age and continued throughout his life. A bike saddle also owned by Einstein did not sell at the auction and may be relisted. All the items up for auction were given to his good friend and physicist colleague Max von Laue in late 1932. Shortly afterwards, Einstein fled to America to escape the rise of anti-Semitism and Nazism in Germany. Max von Laue gifted them to an acquaintance and Einstein fan, Margareta Homrich, 20 years later, and it was her great-great-granddaughter who had now put them up for sale. Another violin once owned by Einstein, which was gifted to him when he arrived in the United States in 1933, was sold at auction for $516,500 in New York in 2008. The United States of America, known simply as the United States, or America, is one of the most powerful and influential nations in the world. Situated in North America, it is bordered by Canada to the north, Mexico to the south, the Atlantic Ocean to the east, and the Pacific Ocean to the west. Covering more than 9 million square kilometers, it is the third largest country on Earth by total area, and also the third most populous, with over 330 million people. The story of America begins long before its independence. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples lived across the land, building diverse cultures and civilizations. In the 16th and 17th centuries, European explorers and settlers, mainly from England, France, and Spain, began to colonize the continent. By the 18th century, 13 British colonies dominated the East Coast. In 1776, a turning point arrived. On July 4th of that year, the colonies declared independence from Great Britain, giving birth to the United States of America. Led by figures such as George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin, the American Revolution established the foundation of a new democratic republic. The U.S. Constitution, adopted in 1787, created a system of government based on checks and balances, separating powers among the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. This framework has guided American democracy for over 2 centuries. Through the 19th century, the United States expanded westward, driven by the belief in manifest destiny. However, this period also brought conflict, including the tragic displacement of Native American communities and the bitter civil war between the northern and southern states. The Civil War, fought from 1861 to 1865, ended slavery but left deep scars on the nation. The 20th century saw America rise as a global superpower. It played a decisive role in both World War I and World War II. After 1945, the United States emerged as one of the 2 leading powers in the Cold War, competing with the Soviet Union in politics, ideology, and technology, from nuclear weapons to the space race. In 1969, America achieved a historic milestone when astronaut Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on the moon. Economically, the United States is the world's largest economy, built on innovation, industry, and finance. It is home to Silicon Valley, the global hub of technology, and Wall Street, the heart of international finance. American corporations, from Apple to Microsoft, from Coca-Cola to Tesla, have shaped industries worldwide. Culturally, America has had an unmatched global influence. Hollywood movies, jazz, rock, hip-hop, and fast food are just a few examples of how American culture has spread across the globe. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago stand as symbols of opportunity and diversity. The Statue of Liberty continues to shine as a beacon of hope for immigrants seeking freedom and a better life. Politically, the United States is a federal republic with 50 states and a capital district, Washington, D.C. The president serves as both head of state and head of government, elected every 4 years. Over time, America has seen leaders who shaped not only their country but the world, from Abraham Lincoln to